Well, there's a special event coming up that'll give you a chance to groove to the music, and it's also a chance to get out this weekend and find a nice spot in the shade. Joining me to talk about it in this evening's KX Conversation, Jill Weiss and Sarah Kelsch from the Bismarck Cancer Center. You both, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
The event itself, Bluegrass Goes Pink. So can you tell me, first of all, so where does the idea come from, and sort of the brainchild behind this a little bit?
Well, the brainchild is actually Jill. She is a part-time nurse at the Cancer Center and has been for many years.
Many years.
And she also is in a bluegrass band, and so she approached us about putting this amazing concert on to benefit the Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation.
And Jill, for anyone who doesn't know, Jill, you also play in the band Cottonwood.
I sure
so
do.
talking about your roles, you wear a couple different hats and everything. But just for summertime being a great time to get outside and enjoy some music, tell me about trying to put something together and kind of draw a crowd and try to raise a few dollars.
You know, my sister Barb died of breast cancer when she was 50, and she's been gone 22 years now. So 12 years ago now, I said to the guys, hey, let's just do a little fundraiser out at the park, because that's kind of our area to play music. Nice little stage area. I said, let's just call it Bluegrass Goes Pink, and we'll just have some fun and keep it easy. And we had a couple hundred people show up. And then, the next year we said, well, let's just do it again. And then we added food and all the Washburn churches and the ambulance, and it's just morphed into lots of things going on, from a 5-10K walk run in the morning to supper with us and a concert.
Has that surprised even you once you start putting together a party like this? You start seeing some of the hands go up and everything?
Not really. Our small towns are so amazing. The park is amazing. We have some great sponsors, and it really doesn't surprise me. It's all hands on deck for such a great cause.
It sounds like kind of a blast and almost a no-brainer when you think about it. And especially Sarah, I know for a lot of efforts, 12 months a year, it's one of those things that, for a lot of people, trying to remind people that, again, unless they have, a close friend, a relative who kind of experiences, a diagnosis like this, but what does an event like this mean to you?
Oh, it means so much. And people like Jill who take their time and their energy to put on this event, to put on events for us. And we're proud to say 97 cents of every dollar raised from these events goes right back to our patients. And so we're very excited about that fact. It helps provide wraparound services for those retreats, so massage therapy, physical therapy. We have fully furnished patient apartments. We have gas cards, yoga classes, art classes, you name it, anything we can do to really wrap around our arms around those patients.
It's always nice when you can provide some comfort and support for a lot of these families, living in North Dakota who experience something like this. I do want to remind people again, the event is called Bluegrass Goes Pink. There you see the event coming up. It's going to be this Saturday. They're having it at Cross Ranch State Park, just outside Washburn, and the show will get rolling right around 7 o'clock. Jill, anything else that you want people to keep in mind if they're heading that direction this weekend?
I would bring a lawn chair and maybe some bug spray and a lot of cash, because we're going to have shirts you can purchase and all kinds of things. All the churches are serving supper at 5:30, and don't be late, because when the grill is done and they're out of the food, then we're done serving. But typically around 300 people we serve.
Sounds like it'll be a pretty ruckus crowd and everything and whatnot. If you can get there early, it never hurts to be one of the first ones in line. Once again, the guests are Jill Weiss and Sarah Kelsch. You both, thanks so much for being here. And if you haven't made plans for Saturday, might not be a bad excuse to head north up to Washburn.